What's up, guys? Phil here today in Mosquito Land, on the Juniper Creek trail hike again, a little slight return, and on the GoPro this time, so hopefully it'll be a little more HD than last time I had my... It's late June, and the berries are doing just right, and you can probably see the mosquitoes flying around. So one cool thing about this is I'm finally able to go hiking again and get out of the house and get around with my leg and stuff, so that's really awesome. We brought some, roughing it, in the sense of roughing it, we brought some sausages and peppers, and when we get up here to the beach or whatever we can find, we're gonna make us a little fire and roast the sausages and make some sausage dogs on the creek. That's what I'm talking about. These guys are good right here. See that? I can't really tell what I'm shooting with the GoPro because I didn't splurge for the little monitor with it, but these guys are good right here. Oh man, that one's sweet. Miss Philosophy was sitting there in front, and she said, "Uh-oh, look, we found a buddy here." And I don't know, you can leave a comment if you know for sure, but I believe this is a corn snake or a garter snake or something like that, but he's pretty cool. He's nice and camo right there on the pine straw. Look, he's looking at it. He's like, what's going on? He probably see himself in the reflection. I hope that's picking up, guys. Look at him. Oh, he's beautiful. Look at him shining right there. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Whoa, wow! Boy, he had a burst of energy right there at the end. He said, screw you, Phil. I'm not much of the morel hunter, okay? But maybe you guys can tell me what kind of mushroom this is, because they're all over the trail. This is about the 5th one we passed. And I just want to see if anyone knows what this is. Is this one of the bad kind? What is this thing? He's like perfectly flat on top. And let's see. Ugly and rotten and old on the bottom. But I forgot my mushroom book today. Is that one of the bad ones or one of the good ones? Leave me a comment, that would be awesome. Alright guys, here we go with some more. Delicious. Mmm. It's awesome when you put a whole bunch in your mouth like that, because you get some sweet, really sweet ones and some tangy ones all at the same time. Works out pretty good. I'm gonna be full by the time we make our sausage. Hell, I ain't gonna be able to eat nothing. Made me a fly swatter out of a palmetto. Because it was getting outrageous up here, but made it to the tree bridge again. That water's a lot clearer than it was last time on my last video when I came through here. So that's cool. Almost ready to just jump off in there for a minute. But, oh, there's some little baby fish in there, some minnows right there. That's cool. That's pretty nice. If we were feeling adventurous, I guess we could jump in right there and float down to the actual creek, but, you know, just on a walk for now. This bridge is sweet. Just a pole going across with a bridge made out of it. I like it. Sometimes it's a good idea to bring bug spray with you when you go on a hike. And we're walking up through here that looks like they had a controlled burn, or maybe possibly not a controlled burn. That helps put nourishment and back into the earth and stuff like that, and so hopefully that does all right. It was only a little bit of that. But now it's back to the green and the bugs. It was nice back there. There was no mosquitoes. All right. Hey, it looks like they got a bunch of it burned up. Starting a fire in Florida, guys, is not, at least up here in Northwest Florida, is not a big deal because it's all pine trees. I can just take any of this pine straw and you know, light it right up. It's nothing to it. And tons of stuff. And actually a lot of places right through here where all this burnt, there's a lot of sap coming out of these trees from where it boiled out. And you can just start that right back up too, no problem. But I'm taking this anyway just for an experiment. All right, we finally made it to the river. And so starting our fire for the sausages is going to be a little challenging since it's kind of raining right now. But typical Florida afternoon, you know, little pop-up sprinkle here and there, but I think we'll still be all right. See, it's still sunny and raining at the same time. I'm going to go try to find some wood and get them sausages going, dog. What's up? All right, later. Oh, here it comes again. Oh, Russell said, it always rains 2 times on the river. That's Russell from Kentucky, not from down to Bayou. So, anyways, later. Well, I seem to have lost my fire steel. It must have fell off on the trail or something, which is terrible. But luckily, along the way, somebody decided to invent one of these, and I do have one of these, so that's pretty cool. I got all this lighter knot I found. Man, that stuff smells good too. Look at that amber. So getting this wet fire ain't gonna be no problem with that much lighter. It would never take that much, but like I said, since I'm in Florida and have plenty of pine trees everywhere, everywhere you look there's pine trees, so using this much to get a wet fire started ain't gonna be no big deal. Okay, the great thing about this is you don't really even need any bird nest or nothing like that with lighter knot. You just light it up. Wow. Once that sap goes, man, it's going. Yeah. You just hear it. Hear it sizzling out of there. And I'll just put it down here like this. Got me a little Dakota pit going. Once that catches, it'll go up right quick. It'll get going in no time like that, huh? Alright, one thing I do notice about doing a Dakota fire in the beach sand that, you know, when it was wet, it held up nice, but now that it's getting hot, all the sand's just kind of collapsing in on itself and burying the coals as it burns, which kind of sucks. I should have took those 2 big logs on either side there, dug it out and put one on one side and one on the other for like a little trench. And then I could have just came across here with a log and let the flow blow up in there like that, and it would have not caved in so much. But either way, it's working out pretty good. Still got lots of heat in there. And if the heat has a little sand on it, it don't matter. That sand's still going to be hot enough to cook our peppers and stuff. So that's good. Working out pretty good so far. So awesome day on the creek. Okay, a little wide action here. Getting a nice bunch of coals in there. Oh yeah, that's hot, 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 hot right there. I'm gonna cut me some green branches and go across there for a grill. Now I can just put the onions right on top. My old lady was just laughing at me because I'm over here doing all this, you know, prepping, and she goes, well, at least when we get Alzheimer's we can look back and know we had a good time on the creek. But yeah, anyways, this is what we got for today. And you know, it turned out pretty good. I kind of caved in. I cut off the flow of air for the Dakota fire, and now I got a nice bed of coals in there doing work like it's supposed to, and laid me a couple sticks across. I got my onions and bell peppers, and yeah, I guess that's just all it is, onions and bell peppers. A couple spices in the foil there, and it's already boiling. And then I got the wieners stuck there on a blueberry branch, and oh man, look at them go. Woo, doggy, that's gonna be nice. Already dripping the juices into the fire. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Got a couple hoagie rolls over there, and it's gonna be on here in a little bit. I got a couple of these sticks right out of the river, so they were, you know, super waterlogged. So hopefully I can get my peppers done by the time those burn in half, and then a green stick there also with it just in case. So yeah, man, I'm excited. The cool thing about digging a hole in a fire is when you're done, you can just whoosh, scoop that sand right over the top of it, and good to go. My sweet wife just asked if I had a knife to cut the hoagie rolls. Isn't that funny? I brought the SE6 today. You know, just because it don't get much play. I usually like the laser strike or one of my battle horse knives or something like that, but figure instead of bringing a machete and all kind of junk, I was going to bring the Bushman, the cold steel Bushman, but I chunked it so much the other day on that spear that it was kind of ragged out and the edge had rolled, so I brought this, and this has been the push tool for the day. Can't go wrong really with that. Another thing, whenever you're on the river, a little maple syrup could go a long way, and this may be thin because it's you know, it's not really maple syrup, but I like to save these syrup jugs because they got that little lanyard hole there, and I've had it clipped with a carabiner on my bag, and it just looks like you carry a maple syrup, which is great. Now this is like, okay, man. Ow, 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 ow. Frig. That stick was awesome for grilling sausages. Okay, got that and that. Tear into this to see what we got. Hopefully these are done. Oh man. Oh, it smells like the fair. Oh, look at them onions and peppers in that thing, dog. What? Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, it's fine, baby. Don't worry about it. It's just got trees on it. I got a snake. Man, look at that. Guys, we got some onions and some peppers and some sausages and a bun. I toasted mine on there. And this is what we got here. Chilling on the creek. This might be by far the best meal ever on the creek. This is awesome. Sweet, as it turns out, I didn't lose my fire steel, so I will pull out my kit from earlier. Let's see if some of this pine bark that we got off that tree earlier, we can get a spark out of it. I took on my Essie and just made a little spot right here for it to catch the steel, and I didn't go all the way around because, like I'm saying, I'm in Florida and humidity is like always up in the 90s at least, if not 100 and plus. So I like the coating on mine. Anyways, I may change that eventually, but we'll see what we can do here. Well, I won't spend too much time messing with that when I got some lighter knot right here. You can just take this lighter and scrape it. I can scrape you some nice fine flammable stuff like that. Oh, man, that's recording. There you go. No problem. Luckily this was just sitting under my bag. It must have fell out when I threw my bag up on the blanket, or either I took it out and forgot. But anyways, thanks for watching my little woodland adventure, fellows. This stuff is great. Man, you get some good stuff here in the pine trees of Florida. That smells so good. Alright, thanks. So now we're just at the mercy of the river and the maple syrup. So think there's an act of treason coming up. Treason in the river. Well, you know. They're coming another one of these awesome Florida white sandy beaches out in the middle of the woods.